playing good, but we're giving away. Hey, by the way, watch
Good luck, Coach.
Our band's the best.
Band's the best. He said the band is the best there, Paul.
All right.
Band director up.
Thank you, Austin. How about that, Jennifer Williams, for an introduction? Did you and Coach Bauer talk today about?
Yeah, we actually did. So this morning we did a performance for the teachers at Southview and AHS, and he came out and we had a great talk about the band show afterwards and talked about how great we were and right back at him for the football team. That was awesome.
All right, so we're getting ready to go. These are hard nights because of the rain and the awkwardness. We saw how the football team kind of started a little rocky. What does it do to a band on a night when there's precipitation?
Well, we had to punt today, and we warmed up down in the gyms, which was great to have all that space to warm up in. And as you know, we have awesome band parents that move everything and make everything happen for us. So we had to change the plan a little bit, but these kids were super flexible and understand and just go with the flow.
All right, what's the show tonight?
The show is called It's Tough to Be a Bug.
And this one has been fun to watch. It's always great to see how it develops during the season. Our set pieces look like some nature scenes.
Yep, so essentially we're setting the stage that we're part of the bugs. So you'll see that we have the backdrops with the flowers and some bugs flying around. Here very shortly you're going to see a tarp that's opened up that looks like a flower on the ground, and then the jungle gym serves as a top to the flower to start the show. And then I don't want to give away all the secrets for what happens later just yet.
We won't. So I know you're normally the one who gives cues. Are you giving cues tonight to Tom?
I am giving cues to Tom tonight.
And I apologize again for 2 weeks ago jumping the gun on PA on you. I'd never done that. That's a whole different level of pressure. All right, how many band members in the band this year?
We got like 215.
And that includes color?
That includes color guard, yep.
Okay. And we're doing
We're waiting to make sure all the electronics work for us.
Mr. Newhart gives the thumbs up at the end, right?
He does. He'll give us the when it's okay.
And we're going to need the crowd mic tonight a little bit extra if we could, Randy. Thank you.
Okay, I'm assuming there's the thumbs up.
Drum majors, Grant Heine, Kara Swanberg, Akumi Nolo, and Kara Swenson. And Ben Coots is the band ready.
And this is part of the new movement in marching band. What are we doing right here?
So we're doing a lot of body work. I can't stand up here and say that I know all the terms, but right now we're swatting at some bugs and we're going to take off. And we call this next picture the caterpillar because there's a bunch of caterpillars over by our bugs on the top of the flower.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah, they nailed it. That was great. That was awesome. So this next movement, so each of the movements is about a different bug. So our next movement is about wasps. So you're going to hear wasps, and then we take off like we're wasps across the field.
Who helped put the show together?
We purchased this show from a composer down in Texas with a school that from a school that had done it previously. So the design team for the Marching Hawks is myself, Darren Mell, Nathan Newhard, and Dewan Brooks.
And I would like to say you went in a little clusters, but I know that's not right. And now you're starting to move in formation. And what's the picture you're trying to draw here?
I don't know that there's exactly a picture per se, but there's a lot of curvilinear forms on the field with the contradictory straight lines on the other side of the field. So we have a little bit of everything. So if the music is more linear, we go for more of a linear shape. If it's more smooth and connected, we go for more of a curvilinear form. So like here with the clarinet solo from Addie Lehman, you'll notice like the forms on the field are much more curved. But now that this getting more abrupt with the music, it'll become more abrupt in the visual forms that we see.
And we have now seen the first sign of the fly swatter.
Yeah, that fly swatter is so fun. It's like I got to swing it around on the field today. It's heavy. Like kudos to Ben for the way he drives that thing. And kudos to Bandad Bill Freeze for building it to scale with a regular fly swatter. So now the Black Widow, this is the spider movement of the show. And this is a tango, so you'll see that we have some tango duet partners out on the field, some circles over there. And now the jungle gym has transformed into a spider web.
And that is an old classic playground jungle gym that's been repurposed and wheels, and it's been moved, and that's all part of you talked about the band parents that help you. Someone had to help build that, and now they move that, and that's just another aspect.
Yes, for sure. Like, it takes an army to get this army of Marching Hawks on the field. That jungle gym is a purchase off Facebook Marketplace that I found. But then, of course, we had to get the wheels and the braces and everything on it to make it transport across the field. So some unique things we use through that. Obviously, you can see that the color guard has the white elastic to serve like the web, per se. And during this portion of the tango, you're going to notice that all the band is getting drawn into the spider web. So they've been sucked in, and it worked. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So they're all trapped in the spider web. You'll notice how they're moving around. And then here comes my personal favorite part of the spider web, when it snaps. Isn't that cool?
And that, I'm guessing, of course, had to take some coordination and practice to get that right.
Oh, man, if you knew how much time the design team spent on how we're going to make that elastic work, it was a lot of hours. But, man, it looks so cool.
I am not surprised in the least that everything has just taken so many hours.
Yeah. So now you'll notice we did something unique to marching band. If you look over at the flower, you'll see we have a French horn soloist on the field. Allie Muir is an incredible all-state French horn player, and we wanted to do something unique. We don't usually see French horns on the marching band field, so she sounds fantastic. So now you've seen this movement is clearly the butterfly movement.
And your color guard has now flipped their flags to have the butterfly.
Yep.
And again, just always that visual aspect that they are trying to provide and enhance your music, which always is fantastic.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We're all very much talk about that we want to be a concert band on the marching band field. And I think these kids do a fantastic job of this, even when they're making the shape of a giant butterfly on the field right now. So you'll notice that the butterfly flag is now 2 flags to create even more color, even more impact. as well as the visual stuff that the kids are adding to enhance the music. That butterfly is my favorite picture of the whole next to the spider web. I think those are my two favorite things.
One thing that I've noticed in watching this show this year is how you start out with a very familiar song, and right there is one of the loudest parts of the end of the show. What is the thought on it? People always think about marching band, louder, louder, louder. It's not always that way anymore, is it?
No, we want to create like 5 or 6 high music moments, like the ones that, like that one you just heard, I tell the kids is my goosebump tearjerker moment. Like,
and I talked over it, so my
no,
apologies.
you're okay. I still have some goosebumps up here. We're good, Paul. So yeah, we talk about like where are the 5 big moments in the show that we really want to shine. So you obviously got one of those just then. You get one in the beginning of the show. There's one in every movement, like the end of the spider web. So this is the firefly movement. So if you notice, the band is like flapping their arms out with their white gauntlet. That's supposed to look like flashing fireflies.
And I think I just heard a clarinet solo.
Yep, that was Addie Lehman again. We've had several soloists in this show. So Addie, we hear from Addie, we hear from Allie Muir and JJ Menke. We hear from Luke Miller. And then there's a whole bunch of color guard solos that I can't not say something about too. But if I try to list all their names, I'll forget somebody. But lots of soloists all around the band.
And now the guard has also added in some extra.
Yeah, so we've got some rifles out there, and then the use of the flag with the flower that looks similar to the flower that's on the field. Yeah, we continue, as like you saw there, we continue to just add more and more body work to the show to make it even more impactful, and it's cool. Here would be another one of those big old moments that we love. And look, the fly swatter is back. But this time, the bug wins. Marching band. Yeah, Marching Hawks.
Wonderful show again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tomorrow night, Mid-Iowa.
Tomorrow night we host Mid-Iowa Band Championships right here in this stadium. We start with our first band at 4:15. We have 22 bands performing, including the Ankeny Marching Hawks and the Centennial Marching Band.
And Ankeny Band is in the afternoon before the evening, or right as the evening starts?
So the Marching Hawks perform at 7 o'clock right
Okay.
at the beginning of Class 4A.
And Centennial will be the last band?
Will be the last band. We alternate every year who gets to go first and
But
last.
that's not your only thing you have tomorrow.
No, we also have state marching contest at Waukee tomorrow morning. So we're looking forward to the weather forecast right now for that performance. If you could work on changing the one for the night performance, that would be swell.
This year you competed at Valley and I think took third on last Saturday.
Correct, yeah.
You went to North Polk.
Yep, got first there and best color guard and best drumline.
And where else? I know there's one other show you went to.
We went to Johnston.
Johnston.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, which is not a competitive show. It's just go out and perform and get comments from the judges so you can get better.
And here we are in
So-
24 hours. You're going to be done with the marching band
I
season.
know, it's crazy. It's like a bittersweet time.
The band looks fantastic.
Thank
Always
you.
fantastic. Everyone, such a great work. And
Thank you.
you blink and it's gone. So
I know, it's
kudos
incredible.
to everybody.
All those little bugs just magically disappear off the field.
Good luck tomorrow at state
you.
competition. Thank you as always.
you.
I always look forward to this.
Same, Paul. Thanks
Thank
for
you
doing
so
this.
much. Jennifer Williams, head marching hawk. We should maybe change that. Maybe put that on the back of your jersey next year. Head
Head
marching hawk.
marching hawk. I like the Williams on the
Yeah,
back.
that looks
I'm good
too.
with that.
All right. We're at halftime. Ankeny leads Valley 2019. Back in a moment here on CIS.